All right, all right. Hello, everyone, and now welcome to, well, a three-game day here, casting a game between Kaho and Moon. This game taking place here on Last Refuge. Should be a great, well, actually, I don't know the quality of this game, just choosing a game. Hopefully, it is entertaining in this Night Elf versus Night Elf matchup. Kaho spawning as the blue Night Elf on the top right hand side of the map. Meanwhile, Moon spawning as the yellow Night Elf on the bottom left. And in terms of mirror matches, there are still great strategies that can come across in Night Elf versus Night Elf. Sometimes you see unique strategies that only happen in Night Elf mirror matches, where you see Priestess of the Moon coming in from both sides. I don't know what to expect. It's been quite a while since I've cast a Night Elf mirror match, as this game now getting underway. All right, opening things up, it is going to be a Demon Hunter going up against a Demon Hunter with, well, archers going to get trained out of these Ancients of War. They're going to tank these creep camps, and this game will be, well, will officially get started. Coming back around, oh, let's get to that 2-minute mark. All right. A little bit of micro coming across here. Ancient of War able to absorb all of that damage. Demon Hunter not training up any abilities just quite yet. Meanwhile, off on the north-hand side, we have Ring of Protection +4 already picked up by Kaho and now making a run down. Item for Moon, also a Ring of Protection +4, so both heroes pretty much same exact stats already. Demon Hunter is going to go ahead and transition and now use Immolation here to try and clear out this creep camp as quickly as possible. This Forest Troll High Priest taking a little bit of damage, but the Immolation not actually close enough to affect all those targets. Demon Hunter quickly used Immolation, turned it off, and retreated back, and we are looking into perhaps a little bit of mana burn. Demon Hunter could use Immolation right there. Whenever you're able to target 3 units at the same time, Immolation becomes a very effective ability. However, the downside here is that, well, that Murloc Nightcrawler wanting to apply that poison damage actually attacked the Demon Hunter once and then simply just walked away from the from that creep camp, or walked away from the rest of the creeps, minimizing the effectiveness of that Immolation. Back off to the north, Kaho does pick up some Sentry Wards, Gauntlets of Ogre Strength +3, as the Ancient of War now moves on into position to perhaps tank against that mercenary camp. Tech to tier 2 already started by Moon. Kaho also already started as well. Techs seem to be about the same time, as the Demon Hunter should be able to get to level 3 off of this Rock Golem creep camp. Demon Hunter going to go straight after these units here. Going to try and get some damage onto that Rock Golem. Forest Troll, Berserker, and Shadow Priest quickly hired up to get in a little bit of healing. Off to the north side, that Rock Golem also going to get taken down. The Immolation effectively used by Kaho there, so he's going to be able to clear out to this creep camp, I believe, just slightly faster. Meanwhile, down to the south side here, Immolation now finally turned on by Moon, as he's trying to finish off these trappers and this Forest Troll High Priest. Belt of Giant Strength giving a little bit more hit points. Meanwhile, off on the north side here, we are seeing Rune Bracers. Rune Bracers will limit the amount of damage the mana burns deal, and which could translate into a significant number over time, but not as much as, well, say a Night Elf versus Undead matchup. Heading back off to the north here, both sides going to try and engage. There's a Sentry Ward. Are we going to see an accidental mana burn on an illusion? No, we are not. There's a mana burn, 100-point mana burn versus 94. Slight difference there overall, as both sides are getting ready to engage again. All right, army sizes are pretty much exactly the same. 2 archers, Forest Troll Berserker, Forest Troll Shadow Priest. The only difference is Moon has an illusion Demon Hunter to cause a little bit of traffic when those archers and other range units try to get in on that melee range. Coming back around, a Demon Hunter coming back through here, getting in a little bit more slicing and dicing. Who's gonna force the other to leave first, as the Naga Sea Witch both comes out here, and how much damage can be done? Demon Hunter, oh, Cloak of Shadows body blocking here, and now causing some major problems. There's Immolation, and Immolation gonna, with Scroll of Town Portal used in conjunction to ensure the kill. Beautiful play right there by Moon, using the Cloak of Shadows to body block the Naga Sea Witch while that Demon Hunter was low on hit points. Then we saw Kaho turn on Immolation to force the Demon Hunter, I believe. The Demon Hunter then of Moon then turned on Immolation himself and then used the Scroll of Town Portal to make sure that extra damage was being dealt by Immolation while keeping that Demon Hunter immune to damage and, well, able to escape. Level 1 Naga Sea Witch does resurrect very quickly. We all know that. The big difference here is that Moon gets an additional 20 seconds to level up that Naga Sea Witch. And time ultimately is the most precious resource in Warcraft 3 and any real-time strategy game. Given enough of a time lead, any professional or any amateur player will take down a professional player. If the professional player has to keep his hands off of the keyboard, it's over. Coming back around, Ancient of War absorbing a bit more damage here. Demon Hunter of Kaho wants to come back around. Perhaps we'll be able to pick off some of these low hit point units. Demon Hunter gets the final kill, giving level 2 to the Naga Sea Witch. Fork Lightning is available to try and put pressure here and pick off any low hit point units. Naga Sea Witch still has plenty of mana, but doesn't want to get mana burn with that level 2, that dangerous level 2 mana burn off to the side. Meanwhile, the creeps are still beating up on Moon, and Kaho letting the computer do much of the work here, trying to finish off some of those units as that archer somehow survives at 15 hit points. Null Overseer going to get taken down by Kaho. The majority of the creep camp was, well, started by Moon, but Kaho getting all of the rewards there as the Demon Hunter is he going to try and clear out this Ogre Lord creep camp with relatively minimal units? Yes, he is. All right, here we are going into the engagement. There's a shockwave. Naga Sea Witch going to ensure a surround on that Ogre Lord, and only the Ogre Lord is here as Kaho quickly traps that there. Cloak of Flames being picked up by the Demon Hunter. That could quickly be sold since Immolation, well, I guess you can keep the Cloak of Flames and then retrain so that you have evasion now, as Immolation seems to be a priority ability. Moon has transitioned into Druids of the Claw. Adept training nearly completed. Meanwhile, we are seeing Druids of the Claw coming in from Kaho too. Ancient of War going to try and absorb a little bit of damage off to the north. Both of these players, playing this mirror match almost like a boxing match. It feels like they go head to head in the middle of the ring and they exchange some pretty heavy blows, and then they go back to their own corners. They're resting up a little bit and getting a little bit stronger in between fights, and then are gonna go ahead and try and push together again. Demon Hunter of Moon does have invisibility, so he should be able to do a little bit of scouting. Moon is perhaps waiting for the Demon Hunter of Kaho to try and take down this Ogre Lord and then launch some sort of surprise attack. However, Kaho is not going with that particular creep route. Instead, moving across the center, trying to figure out where his opponent is, and there is a ward. All right, Demon Hunter going to get scouted out right there. Mana burn, quite a bit of damage. Demon Hunter down to 69 hit points and walking into one of Kaho's sentry wards. A very big deal there as Moon, well, able to escape, but Kaho catching very much of a lucky break. Coming back off to the north side here, Naga Sea Witch of Kaho should be able to get to level 3 without a problem, finishing off the Ogre Maulers and this Ogre Magi. Druids of the Claw now in, well, bear form, racking up a bit of that damage as well. Ring of Protection +4, Naga Sea Witch now with up to +16 damage between the War dual claws of attack +4 and a fast attack speed because of those gloves of haste. Coming back around, well, Goblin Zeppelin trying to cause some problems on this entangled gold mine here, but the rest of the army is already in position. We can see a little bit of repairs. Only 2 wisps are left. More wisps will need to be trained, and the Goblin Zeppelin drop nearly taking down the entangled gold mine of Kaho, and Moon just trying any strategy to get back into this game, and by yeah, just trying to any strategy to get back into this game. Coming back around here, this entangled gold mine should have no problems getting repaired. The question is, how much do you leave behind to try and protect, as you have no sight up onto that high ground to know where that goblin exactly is. Coming back through. All right, some easy attacks here, trying to finish off this Forest Troll High Priest. Last kill there. Demon Hunter Naga Sea Witch ready to make its way back down to the bottom left-hand side of the map. Meanwhile, Demon Hunter level 4 clearing up some more Gargantuan Sea Turtle creep camps as well. All right, Moon just staying behind here with this Goblin Zeppelin. This Goblin Zeppelin could spell trouble on this entangled gold mine. No sight up onto the high ground at all. And perhaps you're getting one Ancient of Wind for a Hippogriff. That one Hippogriff should be able to keep this Goblin Zeppelin at bay, as we are going to see, well, some dropping right there. Oh, drops, gets in a quick Fork Lightning, and then picked back up. Those Wisps getting one-shotted by that Fork Lightning, a bit of a problem, as the Demon Hunter Naga Sea... Oh, Kaho says, anything you can do, I can do too. This is a mirror match, as both sides are engaging again and again. All right, Demon Hunter trying to fight off here. Naga Sea Witch trying to, well, venture off to the back. What is going to end up going down in this fight here? We're going to see some Fork Lightning, well, more damage getting racked up again, trying to finish off some of those units. There goes an Archer, as the Naga Sea Witch still slithering around here, as the Naga Sea Witch finally gets Staff of Preservation back out, and the Demon Hunter going to walk himself out of this tight spot too. All right, it looks as though a Hippogriff is going to get added in. There goes a Forest Troll Shadow Priest taking down one of his own units to try and stay in low upkeep, while that Zeppelin is at 159 hit points. Oh, this is a dangerous play if Moon tries to use that Zeppelin for harassment now, as Hippogriffs are going to be in the air, and you do not want to lose that precious cargo. Coming back off to the side, Dryads, Naga Sea Witch going to come across here. Moon did pick up a healing ward, going to heal back up nicely. Demon Hunter now trying to make its way back over as well. Goblin Zeppelin trying to retreat, as the Dryads acting as a bit of, well, a bit of a delay tactic here. This Gargantuan Sea Turtle still fighting its way through. Scroll of Town Portal. Hippogriff going to try and poke apart that Goblin Zeppelin. Not going to be able to do so, as this Gargantuan Sea Turtle will end up getting taken down. All right. Staff of Preservation now on that Naga Sea Witch. Demon Hunter picking up what item? A Tome of Intelligence here and a Pendant of Energy. Archer now getting taken down as well. 92 supply, or 93 mana, as the Demon Hunter Staffs of Preservation back home. A quick mana burn there, and Moon forced to retreat back again. 50 supply by Kaho, 43 supply by Moon. Hero levels are, well, slight advantage by Moon, as the Naga Sea Witch is at level 4 there. Meanwhile, this Hippogriff is going to find that Goblin Zeppelin and be able to take it out. Naga Sea Witch, Demon Hunter. A little bit of an exchange back in the center portion of the battle here. Rejuvenation on Moon's Demon Hunter here, making Kaho, well, try and retreat back again. However, not really retreating, attacking his opponent's base here, as we could be looking at a little bit of a base race scenario. Druids of the Claw all getting ready to engage Demon Hunter. There's a Rejuvenation there. There's a Roar. Both sides fighting, as the Naga Sea Witch now going to go ahead and Scroll of Town Portal back out, as this group teleports back in. This mirror match has really been, well, a true mirror match. Same heroes, similar army compositions. I believe all of the archers have been cleaned up on both sides, making way for Dryads as well. This Hippogriff off to the side, trying to keep things at bay, as the Demon Hunter looking to go after this Ogre Lord creep camp. All right, Naga Sea Witch does also still have a healing ward available, so it should be able to bounce back. I would give items of Moon a slight advantage, as, well, the Naga Sea Witch here on Moon doesn't have any of the auto attack bonuses. Demon Hunter picking up a Helm of Valor, Strength and Agility, up to plus 24 damage as well. Could pick up another Tome of Agility there, but end up accidentally being left behind. Kaho trying to, well, take down some of these Moonwells, do some efficient base trades. Taking down Moonwells does effectively remove healing and mana overall, as both sides are still fighting their way through. All right, bears after bears just trying to claw up on top of each other. Both sides fighting there. Naga Sea Witch. There's another Fork Lightning. There's a Mana Burn. This Naga Sea Witch is going to be forced to retreat back down to 33, 28 hit points. Gets taken down. No Scroll of Town Portal as the Demon Hunter able to heal back up from those Moonwells. That could have been the tipping point. Demon Hunter of Kaho now sitting at level 5. Level 5 Naga Sea Witch for Moon now. Demon Hunter sitting at level 4 here. Both sides fighting their way through. 54 supply compared to 43 as the Healing Ward off to the side here going to give a little bit of an advantage to Moon before it quickly gets swiped down. 47 compared to 50. Who's going to come out on top? Kaho tries to retreat out, and he just overcommits, gets his hand caught in the cookie jar, so to speak, as these Druids of the Claw are now just going to get cleaned up, giving Moon the distinctive win here. Moon inching out that battle in the final 2 minutes. Did a lot of harassment, but Moon able to build up on that hero advantage lead once that Naga Sea Witch got to level 5 after the Kaho's Naga Sea Witch fell at level 3. It was just a matter of time before that hero level and all that momentum tipped in favor of Moon. Moon also benefiting from fighting at his own Moonwells, getting a little bit of additional healing. You saw that Demon Hunter go from the red back into the yellow and continue fighting there. Home field advantage definitely making a difference. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it.